Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Good morning. I do.
Good morning, Auntie. How are you?
I'm doing awesome.
Amazing.
Happy Sabbath.
Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. Happy Sabbath. It was literally in the middle of a business lunch. I'm at Soho House. I was having a business lunch, and my guest, the woman I was meeting, she goes, "Oh, I have to leave. It's almost 3 o'clock." And I look at the clock. I go, "Oh my goodness!" So the timing. Ooh,
Did it go well?
amazing. Really, really amazing.
Of course.
Really amazing. Okay, I think we're good to begin. 2:45. Great. Hi, mommy. I see you
Hey, babe,
hiding over here.
I love you.
I love you more.
Yeah.
I I was just talking about you, actually.
Oh, I hope it was good.
It's always good, my love. It's always good. Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning and good afternoon and good evening, wherever in the world you are. Happy Saturday. And today, what I wanted to do, I'm running around the city a little bit, taking care of things, and very excited about all these new connections and meeting these new people and all these incredible opportunities that are just showing up for me and just showing up for me here in Amsterdam. And it's really the willingness to be present. I'm going to tell you a really funny story. So I have this I have this thing for vintage platform shoes, men's platform shoes from the 70s. And I was walking down the street on Tuesday, and I was walking down the street. And there's a lot of really cool vintage shops here. And there was the most incredible pair of vintage men's platform shoes sitting in the window. They were like perfect. And I walked into this vintage shop, and the guy was waiting. He's like, it's almost like he was waiting for me. He's like, "You want to try those shoes on, don't you?" And I was like, "Yes." And I tried the shoes on. He was so kind. He said, "Let me get you a vodka. Would you like me to roll you a cigarette? Do you want to hang out?" And I was like, "No, no, no. I'm running to my lawyer's office, but I saw these shoes and I have to try them on." And so I tried them on and they fit perfectly and they were so freaking cool. And there was this woman and she came up to me and she goes, "I have to tell you something." She said, "Your style is off the charts." She said, "You are amazing." She says, "You have to have those shoes." She goes, "You're awesome." And I said to her, and she was buying something else. And I was like, "You too, blah, blah, blah." So we had this connection. And I said to her, I said, "Can we be friends? I love your energy. Can we be friends?" And just so you know, that is not something that's very common in Dutch culture. Like they take their privacy and all that very, very seriously, and they don't really go to that other like personal spot. So she's like, "Okay, sure, no problem." Well, anyway, fast forward. Friday night, we last night we got together and we had drinks and we had dinner, and she is so amazing and so completely aligned with my energy, right? And Guillermo was with me too, and she really, really gelled with Guillermo's energy. And then she said, she said, "I hope you don't mind. I invited some of my friends to come and meet you." I was like, great. So she invited some of her friends, and before you know it, Guillermo and I are in the company of these really, really amazing locals, like amazing Dutch people. And one of the things that I said to her is I said, there is a big common belief here that when you come to this country that you'll never meet Dutch friends because they're so closed. And I said, I feel so honored that you have really just kind of, you know, connected with us and you've kind of put yourself out there. And she was like, she goes, "Listen," she said, "I don't know." She says, "I know." She said, "The Dutch have this common problem, this common thing with expats." She said, "But I knew the minute that I met you that we were going to be very, very dear friends." And she started she already invited us to a birthday party tonight. She's like, "Come, I want you to meet more people." Why am I telling you this story? Obviously, it's a beautiful story, and it's a beautiful story of how human connection supersedes absolutely everything. But the truth is how many times have you been told what to expect, right? And when you are told what to expect, whether it's like with a culture or a people or even a movie, how many times people say to you, oh, well, that movie, you're going to expect this and this and this. And you do because that's what they told you. I refused. I still refuse to listen to people who are going to tell me that Dutch people are not easy to make friends with or whatever. And I swear to you, the reason, the one of the greatest benefits to not buying into all this bullshit that all of these realities try to tell you is that you create your own reality. We create our own reality. And I saw it actually happen in front of me. And you know what? It was not effort. It didn't take any effort. It wasn't hard. I just said to the universe, I want Dutch friends. I want cool Dutch friends. I want Dutch friends who know the city, who are aligned with my energy, who are fun, who are exciting, who are intellectual and spiritual and artistic. And that is exactly what showed up. To celebrate our 2 week anniversary of living here in the Netherlands, that's what showed up. And it continues to show up. And I share this with all of us because I hope that each of us can remember this when you think that there is some limitation that you have to buy into. Okay. So that's the energy today. What else is possible that you have never, ever, ever considered before? And how can we break those boundaries and those barriers of everything that blocks us? So let's go ahead and begin the meditation. I'm going to turn off my camera so I can put my phone down to listen to my voice. So let's begin and let's go ahead and tap into our heart. And from this energy in our heart, let's just begin by taking 3 deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And now let's shift our energy to the center of the earth. And as we shift our energy to the center of the earth, let's imagine this beautiful energy swirling around the center of the earth. And from here, let's imagine this energy scooping up fresh earth energy, coming up through the soles of our feet, traveling up through our ankles, our calves, our knees, and our thighs, and traveling up through all of our chakras, and popping up outside the top of our head and forming a beautiful ball of light. Now see yourself in this ball of light, and imagine this ball of light traveling up out of the space that you're in, higher and higher and higher, and faster and faster and faster. Imagine that ball of light lifting you up beyond there, out into different layers of light, from light to dark, through those layers, into a golden like light, through the golden like light, into a jelly-like substance light, and through the jelly-like substance light, into a beautiful pink haze, which is the law of compassion. And through the law of compassion, you enter into the 7th plane of all that is, the plane of creation, of oneness, and of complete totality. And allow your ball of light to expand into this beautiful oneness, this connection, this contribution, and this collaboration of all things. From here, we will ask for some downloads for the group. And as a gentle reminder, all you have to do is say yes, your mind's eye, to receive them. So would you like to know what it looks like, tastes like, feels like, smells like, and is to trust you? To know that you're worthy of trusting you, that it's safe for you to trust you. Would you like to know what it feels like to truly embody the knowing that you create your own reality? And that to create your own reality, all you get to do is ask and be willing to receive. So would you like to know what it feels like, and then you know how to receive what you're asking for, that you're worthy of receiving what you're asking for, and that it's safe for you to receive what you're asking for? If you'd like that, say yes. And would you like to have the creator's definition of creativity? that you know how to, when to, where to, that it's safe for you to be creative in every aspect of your life, that you're worthy of being creative in every aspect of your life. Would you like to know what it feels like to be creative with your dreams, your ambitions, your possibilities? If you'd like that, yes. Would you like to have the creator's definition of hard work? It's an interesting choice of words, right? Hard work. What if work was not hard? What if hard work was actually play? Would you like to know what it feels like and that you know how to, when to, where to, and that it's safe for you to play with all the atoms and molecules of existence, and that to know that the universe wants you to play. That's all the universe wants you to do. Would you like to know that you're worthy of tapping into that energy of playing? If you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to have the creator's definition of what it means to be present? And you know how to, when to, where to, that it's safe for you to be present, and that you know how to, in that moment, always tap into the energy of what is required. I'm seeing like a soccer match, right? And you never know when that ball is going to get kicked to you, or you never know when it's going to be your moment to shine, so to speak, on the field. Like you're running around, you're doing your thing, you're whatever, and then all of a sudden the ball goes towards you, and then you have to kick it into the goal or do whatever you're going to do. What if that was the energy and the excitement that you always had because you knew that you might actually be called to step into that moment where you get to create this lasting, incredible moment that the entire world cheers for? And what if you were constantly living in that moment of receiving that cheer and being that cheer and acknowledging that cheer and celebrating yourself with that cheer? Like that, say yes. Great. Would you like to know what it feels like to know that you're safe to choose you, that you're worthy of choosing you, that you know how to, when to, where to, and that to choose you doesn't disclude everybody else, doesn't disclude everybody in the world, because when you choose you, you actually are choosing the world. So if you'd like that, say yes. Would you like to know what it feels like to have balance? Balance in every single area of your life. It's safe for you to have balance in every single area of your life, that you are balanced. And that in that balance, you are also harmonious. Would you like to know what that feels like, to know that you're worthy of being that energy? Excellent. So now let's shift our energy to those who require healing today. And as we do so, let's just imagine these surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. So let's please send healing and light to John. See him surrounded in the Creator's love and in the Creator's light. And let's also please send healing and light to Martha, and also to Sarah. Let's also please send healing to Matthew. And let's send healing to Martha. And let's also please send healing and light to um, Tom and Judy. And also to Grace. And let's also please send healing and light to Gary. Also to Angie and Marco and their children. and to Marcella. Great. Last but not least, would you like to know that you are unconditional love and that you be unconditional love and that unconditional love is your birthright? If you'd like that, say yes. Now let's take our palms and rub our palms together faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. Place your palms over your eyes. Your eyes are the windows to your soul. When you're ready, you can open up your eyes. Allow that energy to come into your body, into your being. Place your hands on your heart and congratulate yourself. You thank yourself for being here and for showing up today. Thank you guys. Have an amazing day. And I'm so grateful for you. Thanks for being here. I know it's a little noisy, so I appreciate your patience. And I'll
Bye.
see you tomorrow. I love you, Mama.